What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and of course, may the 4th be with you. Today, we're celebrating all things Star Wars in the best way I know how, by talking about the Jedi, the Peacekeepers, the Warriors, the absolute icons of this galaxy. So, in honor of May 4th, I'm ranking my 5 favorite Jedi, with a few honorable mentions sprinkled in. Now, this is my personal list on how much I like these characters. It's not a ranking on their strength, and I'm certainly not telling you that Yaddle needs to be your favorite Jedi, although if that is your choice, I applaud you. I just want to celebrate the galaxy far, far away by looking at some of my favorite Jedi. So let's get into it. Before we get into the top 5, I want to give a few honorable mentions. First up is Gungi the Wookiee. A Wookiee Jedi? I mean, come on, that alone makes him a standout. Look, we've only seen him about 9 times across the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch, but what we have seen of him is awesome. Look, he survived Order 66. He's a Wookiee. He has a dope lightsaber, and I mean, he's really freaking cute, okay? Next is Eeko Dio Daki. Now, look, bad Star Wars fan alert. I've only seen the first 2 episodes of Maul, so I may have even mispronounced his name. I will watch all of Maul in probably the next couple weeks, but just right now, there is so much nerd content out there right now, we needed to focus our channel elsewhere. But the first 2 episodes I saw, I really loved this character, and I really hope we get to see a lot more of him in the future. And for my final honorable mention spot, it is Luke Skywalker. And yeah, I know putting Luke in the honorable mention category is highly controversial. He's one of the most important Jedi ever, no question. Luke is the symbol of hope in Star Wars, and he deserves that respect. I know Luke is consistently number 1 for people, and it's kind of like if you put LeBron out of the top 5 all time, but for me personally, and this is personally, because it is my list, this is where he lands. So sue me. Don't actually sue me, okay? Coming in at number 6 is Jedi Master Sol. And yes, I lied. There is 6 Jedi on my list. It looks better for the title if it was 5. Also, I really wanted to give some love to Master Sol, okay? And not in an honorable mention sort of way. Master Sol is one of those characters who really represents what the Jedi are supposed to be. Calm, thoughtful, and deeply connected to the Force. There's a wisdom to him, but also a humanity that makes him feel grounded. He's not just some distant master. There's emotion there, and that's what makes him so compelling. He has tragedy and mistakes. He feels like he's one of the most real characters, certainly in that show. And look, I enjoy the flawed Acolyte television show more than most, but more often than not, he is the lone bright spot for people, and I wanted to make sure we give him some love on this list. At number 5, we've got Mace Windu, and I mean, come on, a purple lightsaber, that alone earns points. But beyond that, Mace is one of the most powerful Jedi we have ever seen. He's disciplined, he's intense, and he's not afraid to make the hard calls.
He's too dangerous to be left alive,
even when they're controversial, kind of like putting Luke as an honorable mention. He represents the Jedi Order at its most strict, which is both a strength and arguably a flaw. Of course, he could have helped Anakin along a little bit better, and that would have eventually, maybe, led to the stopping of Palpatine as a team, but, you know, hindsight is 20/20, right? Ultimately, he is a character I truly love, and I want to see way more of him, of course, with Samuel L. Jackson, and maybe one day that famous purple lightsaber will grace our screens again. At number 4, we're taking Ahsoka Tano, and yes, I know she's not technically a Jedi. I mean, she literally says that. But honestly, that's part of what makes her so great. Ahsoka's journey is one of the best in all of Star Wars, from a young Padawan to someone who walks her own path. She questions the system, grows beyond it, and becomes something even more unique. She represents independence, growth, and finding her own identity. The relationships she's able to build with characters like Captain Rex, Hera and the crew, Padme, and of course, Force, Sky Guy, just to name a few, are the backbones of every show she is in. She is a very complex character, and one that we've really gotten to see pretty much all the major points of her life thanks to Dave Filoni. Now at number 3, I'm taking Anakin Skywalker. And if you thought Snips was a complex character, oh, you just wait till you get a load of this guy. He's powerful, emotional, flawed, and ultimately tragic. What makes Anakin so compelling is that you understand him. You see how he falls. You see the fear, the anger, the love that drives him. And even with everything, there's still good in him. I know it might have been controversial at the time, but Hayden Christensen absolutely nails this role. His character story really is a tragedy. His relationship with Obi-Wan all builds up to such a heartbreaking ending in episode 3. And I am so glad over these past years we've gotten to see him again across multiple shows. At the runner-up spot, we're going to go with the Grand Master himself. Of course, that is Yoda, one of the wisest and most powerful Jedi to have ever lived. Yoda is the embodiment of the Force. His understanding, his presence, and everything about him just feels ancient and important. And then when he fights, it's completely different. Absolute chaos in the best way possible. He's the definition of a legend. When Obi-Wan and Yoda finally team up in the third act of Revenge of the Sith, I cannot explain how much joy it brings me. By the way, if we're going to rank the specific Yodas, I'm going to take HD Yoda, then OG Yoda, animated Yoda. Oh yeah, and Crack Yoda is obviously number 1. But my true number 1 Jedi is Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's really no doubt for me here. Obi-Wan is everything a Jedi should be. He's wise, patient, skilled, but also deeply human. He goes through loss, failure, heartbreak, and still continues to stand for what's right. From his relationship with Anakin to his mentorship of Luke to everything in between, Obi-Wan is the emotional backbone of Star Wars. Speaking earlier on the returns, getting to see Ewan McGregor again as Obi-Wan, I think it genuinely healed a part of my soul. I know some people are mixed on the TV show from 4 years ago now, which is insane to believe it's been 4 years, but I really enjoyed everything about it. Ewan, Hayden, Liam, and James Earl Jones all back again. I mean, come on, if you didn't love the story, that at least had to scratch something for you. Do I need to say I would absolutely love to see a season 2, as it is being kind of tossed around and there's some light rumors going around about it? Okay, look, Obi-Wan is not just my favorite Jedi of all time. He might be my favorite Star Wars character of all time. Who am I kidding? He definitely is. But anyway, that's just my list. My top 5, well, actually 6 favorite Jedi, with a few honorable mentions sprinkled in. But now I want to hear from you. Who are your favorite Jedi? Let me know some Jedi I might have forgotten about in the comments below. Got any big Plo Koon fans out there? Oh man, I like him too. I might have to make another list. Well, at least there will be May 4th next year. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and stick around for more Star Wars content, especially this month as we lead up to the theatrical release of The Mandalorian and Grogu. And now that you've got some time, you can go refill that popcorn bucket.